Good morning. I thought I would get back in the swing of things YouTube wise by a little couple of days of my life. I am off for the next 2 days. Today is Wednesday and then I work again on Friday. But I got back from Africa about a week and a half ago, so I've been recovering from that actually. I had terrible jet lag, as in I was exhausted. The sleeping wasn't bad, like I wasn't waking up at all weird hours of the day, but I've definitely been exhausted. And then I had a headache from taking the anti-malaria pills for Africa. In fact, my headache was so bad I had to stop, because even when I was like doing workouts and like bending upside down, like the pressure in my head was like so bad. I was like, I can't do this. So I stopped taking it, and so far it doesn't look like I have malaria, so that's great. Today we got a few things to do. I need to get my life together, and I'm hoping that having to record it will help me to do that. But right now it's around 8:30. I have Pilates at 10, but I'm going to go on my usual. I try to walk every day at least 30 minutes, especially on my off days for sure. So I am going to go to the park for a walk, and then I'll head to Pilates, and I'll take you along for the other things that I have to do today. Hello there. So all done with Pilates. I guess I underestimated how long that walk would take. I think it took me about 35 minutes. So it didn't get done till like 9:30, and then Pilates was like 20 minutes away. So basically I like arrived there exactly at 10, which was not a vibe. So now we're done with Pilates. It was a good workout. I was a new instructor, because the current instructor that I normally get, she's on maternity leave. So this other instructor was good, so I wouldn't mind going back to her. Currently my car is like ridiculously hot for some reason. There's like something weird. Like I brought my car in for servicing the other day because I don't know, it was like 90 degrees and the AC wasn't working. So yeah, I brought it in. They were like, oh, there's nothing wrong with your car. It's because you have a hybrid. So like sometimes the hybrid system can't like recalibrate the heating good enough or quickly enough or whatever. So they basically just like suck it up, buttercup. So anyway, I'm just dealing with annoying drivers, which is always fun. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna head over to Aldi, get like a few things. I mostly have everything I need, but I think I should be good for the most part. But let's see, what should I catch you guys up on? Next week I'm going to Mexico City, so that's exciting. I feel like I'm just now recuperating from Africa, like I mentioned before, and then I'm going back on another vacation. I'm hoping this vacation is not exhausting though, but it probably will be. Like I know we're going to be doing a ton of walking. In fact, I had to buy some shoes for that purpose, because my Europe vacation this year, I was walking more than I usually do, which I like walking actually. However, like my back does not like walking apparently, and ended up like exacerbating my like low back pain. So yes, anyway, I had to buy some shoes from TJ Maxx to, you know, like comfort shoes, which of course are like not fashionable whatsoever, but I'm like, I don't need to be getting crippled, so I need to wear these orthopedic shoes or whatever. So yeah, I got a few of those, so we'll see how they look once they get here. So that's happening. And that's basically it. Oh yeah, my car, the windshield, I think I mentioned before about the windshield wiper, or well, not the windshield wiper, but the windshield. It got like a bunch of random cracks in it, and then I kept on fixing those cracks at Lexus, which didn't do much, because one of the cracks like started feathering and like came into like my side of the mirror, which like drove me insane. So anyway, I ended up getting it replaced. It ended up costing me like $900 and something, which was annoying, but to get it replaced at Lexus was $2,000. So I was like, I need to get this off market windshield because I'm not spending $2,000 for the Lexus one. So that happened. I think that's basically it, really. I have been neglecting YouTube and I've been feeling like kind of bad about it. Like, I enjoy YouTube or like making videos and like chatting with you guys and talking about my life and whatever I'm thinking, mostly because I feel like it's just like a different perspective from what you normally see on YouTube, because I normally watch YouTube at least once a day for about an hour. I've like cut back actually because I've been reading a ton, so that's the new thing. I mean, it's not really new, it's what I wanted, but you know, a set habit, so it takes a while to develop set habits. So yeah, I've just been reading a ton. I've been reading, so I'm sure you guys heard of Sarah J. Maas. She wrote the Court of Thorns series, which is one of my favorite series ever, and like for the longest while after that series was over, there was like a part of my soul was like gone. It's like the loss of something great. And I read like other books after that, and I was like, you know, whatever. I enjoyed them, but there wasn't like a series, like something to like latch on to and like get deeply invested. She has some other books, but I was like, oh, nothing here really matched A Court of Thorns and Roses. But I ended up just starting reading her other two series. So one is Crescent City. That's a 3-book series. I just finished the second book, and we'll be getting the third book as soon as it's available at my library. And then there's the other series, Throne of Glass. I'm reading right now book 4, and I enjoy both of them. I don't know, like, if my love of them is the same as A Court of Thorns and Roses, but both of them I've enjoyed thoroughly, especially Crescent City. Like, that one is just really good. And it's ironic because when I started reading it, I tried to read it before. I read the first page and I was like, okay, this is lame, I'm not interested. But then once I got into it, it turned to be like one of my favorites. Anyway, both of them are good, is the point that I'm making. One is 3 books, that's the Crescent City, and the other is 8 books. So yeah, I definitely, if you have read A Court of Thorns, then you should definitely check out the other ones. Like, you'll most likely enjoy them as I did. So that's what's happening now. I'm like steaming hot in my car because my AC is not doing what it needs to do. So I'm gonna like hop off here and get to Aldi ASAP, and I'll see you guys in a few. Okay guys, done with Aldi. It was jam-packed for some reason. I'm not really sure why. It's like midweek on the weekday. I don't know if people are getting hip to Aldi or what, but I'm not enthused. Although people do need to be hip because Aldi is like the best. If you're not going there, then you probably should be going there. And then I popped into, they have a Marshalls over here and a Burlington. There was like nothing there, but I did end up getting these honey pots. They're just like, you know, feminine care like washes, but the price has gone up on them. They're like $10 now, but they had them at Marshalls for $7. So I like stocked up because I'm always using them, and I'm always like, I know I'm gonna have to pay $10 for them. So there's that. And then I got the usual, just a few things at the grocery store. Nothing really that I want to get into, but I'm starving, so I'm gonna eat some of these. Oh, this is from Aldi. I don't know what this is. I've been eyeing it for like a few weeks now, and I'm like, I don't need this because I don't snack necessarily. I try not to snack because snacks have a ton of calories. These are 120 calories for a quarter of a cup, and I got them because they have bananas in there, and I love bananas. But I'm gonna have a couple of these on the way home because I'm starving. The bananas are good. My car is like literally just blowing hot air. It's so annoying. I don't know, guys. I guess this will be like the only negative that I can see to my car is like this weird AC problem. Like, I'm not into it. So let's get home. Now it's 85 degrees, so it's hot and it's kind of unpleasant driving in a hot car, but we're almost there. About 10 minutes and I'll be home. So I'll see you guys in a few, okay? Okay, so I just remembered that I need to get a car wash. Like, I haven't washed my car since I got back from Africa, so it's been looking rough. So I'm gonna do that now. And fortunately, the AC in my car started working again miraculously, so the drive wasn't too bad. And I'm gonna tell you guys about this random $3 that I found. Like, me and my boyfriend were just like walking around the city, and there was like money like stuffed into a fence. And we're like, is this some sort of like weird trap? Because there was like also paper with the money, so we're like, oh god, this probably has like something weird in there. But anyway, there was nothing in there. So anyway, I made sure to grab it, because anytime there's free money, like, I'm there for it. So anyway, I got this $3 and I was gonna pay for like one car wash, but very random. So yeah, let's do that.
Show them if you buy you if you buy you brother, if you buy you all designer, baby it's for you. Girl, you my champion lover. Hopefully, baby my father, yeah. Baby it's for you.
Hey guys, so I'm back home from a car wash. It took me a while there. Like, one, they raised the prices by like $1. It was normally $2, but now it's like $3. So that's a thing. And yeah, so I, wiped my car down, did all the things, and then got home. I made some avocado toast, which is delicious. I had this avocado. I should have had it for breakfast, but I totally forgot I had it, so I needed to finish it up before it like spoiled. So we did that. Now I'm having some iced protein coffee, because I usually have like a little bit of a sweet tooth, and this helps to crave it. Or we'll see if it will. I might need something else, but hopefully it does, because I do not need to be eating anything else until dinner time. But yeah, so this is about the time where I normally have a little bit of a slump, so that's the coffee. But then I also like don't do anything. Like, I literally right now just want to like lay down and take a nap. But like I said, we're gonna try and get some things done. So I have a few things to do actually. I need to apply for this credit card, and I think that's all I have to do on the computer. And then I need to like do laundry, start to get like my suitcase ready for Mexico City. I still haven't unpacked from Africa, so there's that. I mean, I've like partially unpacked, let's just say that. So it's definitely not together, so I need to do that. I'm thinking if there's anything else I need to do specifically today. I have all of tomorrow as well to do some things, so I think we'll just stick to that for now, because that's more than enough considering that I don't want to do anything. So yeah, I'm gonna relax for a little bit, drink this coffee, watch a little YouTube, and then I'll see you guys in a few. Okay, so not sure how much time has passed, probably like about an hour. Ended up applying for that credit card, and I'm applying for the Save Everyone credit card, and we're having all these problems. I had this problem last time. The first time was my fault, like I forgot to unfreeze my credit reports, and then this time I unfroze the credit report that they checked last time, but now they're like wanting access to the other ones as well. So finished unfreezing the other ones, and then I called them to put the application back in, and then they were telling me it needs to be an hour before after I unfreeze before they look at the application again. So I will call them later, but the whole thing is annoying, and it's like every time you apply for a credit card there's like a ding to your credit reports. It's kind of annoying. So if this isn't where this is like the 2 times now that I've had this problem, and I say if I don't get the card now, like I'm not applying again, like I'm literally over it. So that happened. And then I got an alert that I got my Ulta order in. So Ulta they always have coupons, but there was a time when I wasn't getting any coupons, even though I had the membership and I had like selected send me emails. So I never shop with them for the most part. But anyway, what I ended up doing is just like signing up for the newsletter with a different email, and now I get like the coupon. So I don't know what the deal is. I guess they're doing a bad job if they're trying to get people to spend money there, because that's the only time I spend money is when there's a coupon. So anyway, I got a few things that I needed. They had $20 off 100, so effectively 20%. I spent like maybe 106 or something, but I definitely stayed to the 100 to get the, most percentage off. So it came with this free COSRX 6 peptide skin booster. Like, this is a very liquid. This is a serum here. Anyway, this is how that looks. Probably use this, of course. I like Cosrx. They have a few things that I've used before, but I haven't used them in a while. But yeah, I'll find some use for this. Absolutely. Probably take it on vacation with me. That's what I do with like samples and small things. Then I got my re-up off my... Usually I use this in the summer, but what do I use in the winter? Sometimes I use the Innis free sunscreen in the winter. That's 30% and just like $11 versus this, which is usually about 30 something bucks, but they had it for like $20 on sale. Anyway, La Roche-Posay 70 SPF. And this is the one with niacinamide. And this is one that goes on just like lotion, so it blends into your skin, which is a very hard thing to find for like most sunscreen. So this is the one that I use on my face. Then, what else did I get? Oh, then I got the Ordinary Rose Hip Seed Oil. I always have this on deck. It's like the best oil ever, and it's like multifunctional. Like sometimes I bring it on vacation, I use it as a hand moisturizer, and then use it for my hair, and then I also use it for my skin, which is the main reason why I bought it. But yes, I need another one of those, and they're always the same price everywhere. They don't really go on sale because they're so cheap. It's about $10, I think. Oh, and I guess I'll show you this. Breaking my nail, the packaging for this. So this is the packaging. And it has a little pump, which is nice. And then the last thing I got, which is the main reason I was at Ulta or looking at Ulta anyways, because I needed a body oil. I ran out of like all my body oils and body butters. What did I have last time? Oh, I had the Rio de Janeiro oil, but I mean that was fine. I actually prefer this other one by Prima that you can get from Sephora, but Sephora no longer sells Prima, which is very annoying. So if I have to get it, I have to get it from the actual Prima website. So I'm waiting till Black Friday for that because as I said, I love a discount. So I got the Osei Andario Algae Body Oil. I smelled this and stirred. It smelled really good, but I ended up getting the body butter instead, which I also like. But since it's summer, I decided to get the oil, and I wanted like a change of pace because I just love getting new things, rotating my beauty products. You know, once you get a few good ones, then it's like, I don't know, it's kind of fun to like rotate through them. So there's that. And this set is actually a pretty good deal. You get the body oil, the body scrub, which is full size. So 2 full size items, I think it was $90. And if you bought them separately, they would be like $106. So you're saving like $16. And then you get this body brush, which I don't want. I've used body brushes before. I don't like the way it feels. Like it's just rough. A lid is supposed to help with circulation, but I think unless you have some medical problem, your body doesn't need help with circulation. So yeah, although I guess it could also exfoliate, but it just feels too rough, you know? But if you want that, it's available in this combo here. So let's see. And then this is the body scrub. I'm currently using the Fresh body scrub. I'm halfway done with that, and then I'll dig into this one. I usually have some sort of chemical exfoliant, like a serum, and then a body scrub as well. And I usually just rotate between the two. Sometimes I do like a chemical body wash or scrub as well. But anyway, I'm always like exfoliating is the point that I'm making. So there's this thing. It's the same concept, under a cleansing body polish. This I did not smell in stores. I'm not sure what it smells like. Oh, it has a seal on there. So I'm gonna have to wait until I actually need to use that to smell it. Oh, but this one, it says here, is a physical and AHA exfoliant. See, I didn't know that because I didn't buy it because of this. It was just like a welcome perk. So I should be interested to see how that works. So that is the Ulta haul. And as I said, I have done nothing truly productive in that 1 hour. I just like relaxed, drank the rest of my coffee, and dealt with Capital One, or didn't really deal with them, just like spent time doing other things that didn't end up resolving anything. So now I'm gonna have to resolve that later. But I'm gonna give myself an hour to get my place cleaned up a little bit because it's kind of a mess. I have not done anything since I got back from vacation. I made sure I cleaned before vacation because, you know, that's like a whole thing for me. But then when I got home, like I think I had to work like the next because I had a day off and then I had to work the next day, and then I've been like working on and off since then and just been like exhausted. So I haven't cleaned, haven't done any laundry, haven't done the dishes either. So I'm kind of in a mess. I need to get my life together, so we'll do that right now.
To the time when we got applause, cause I don't like to win, just toast because ain't no reason really needed, just toast because I could take you anywhere, you know, go.
Okay, so it's about an hour later. So I did some laundry, which I'm gonna hang up right now. Put away some laundry from probably like a month. It's been sitting up there. And then I cleaned the kitchen. So somehow that took an hour. Having a little bit of a headache from having to bend over, picking up things, etc. So I think I'm gonna take a break, maybe do some yoga as well, and then resume the living area, and then tidy up the bathrooms. Okay, so took my little break, got the whole credit card situation sorted out with Capital One, and I did get approved for the card. So I guess the first time I didn't get approved is because, let's backtrack. So my credit reports were frozen. I unfroze them. However, I think I waited like less than 30 minutes and then reapplied, and I think my credit reports were still frozen. So basically when I got the letter, it said you didn't get the card because your credit report was not accessible or something like that. And I was like, I don't know how that happened because I unfroze them, but apparently there's like a time thing. Even though the bureaus themselves don't say there's a time thing, apparently there is. So it has to be, according to Capital One, like more than an hour before you reapply. So anyway, I did get the card, so yay. So like I said, it's the Savior One card. I think it's like 3x on groceries, entertainment, dining, and then 1% on everything else. And I got it for the groceries and the entertainment. Dining I already have with the Chase Sapphire Reserve. That's 3 times the points, but I don't have anything for entertainment, and I don't have anything for groceries, and I buy a lot of groceries like everybody. So it's useful to get 3x. And then entertainment, I do things, but I find like they don't code as entertainment, so I'll be interested to see how that works once I start using the card. But hopefully I get it in time for Mexico City. Let's see, what is today? Today's Wednesday. I leave a week from now, so I think if all goes well I'll have it before, so I can spend to get the bonus. There's a $200 bonus for spending $500, which is like very easy. So yeah, that went well. I had some dinner, had a little bit of dessert, and my head still kind of hurts, but it's not as bad as before. Something about, you know, presumably like the blood rushing to my head when I invert my body, my head is not liking, and that has never really been a problem. And honestly, it's like a hit or miss, because I've been doing yoga since I got back, and sometimes it's a problem because, you know, you do a lot of inversions in yoga, and sometimes it's not. So I don't know what the problem is, but I'm not a fan. So we'll see if this continues, and I have to go to the doctor, which is, they're gonna tell me there's nothing wrong with me like every time I go to the doctor, but at least I did my due diligence. So right now it's 6 p.m. and I'm gonna take advantage of the fact that there's light and try to finish cleaning up the rest of my place. Normally around this time is when I like start to wind down and basically slack off once again. There's like 2 points in the day where I do that, like after lunch and then once again like after dinner. So because you guys are keeping me accountable, I am going to actually do some work, because tomorrow I've decided that I want to focus on computer work, so that's things for YouTube, because I need to get my budget together for August. So I need to go over the transactions that I had in July and then plan what I'm going to be spending in August. So I need to go through all of that and do a little bit of editing. Other than that, I don't have any appointments out So I'll probably spend the majority of the day inside. I think it's gonna rain tomorrow actually, so yeah, I might spend the entire day inside unless something happens. But I'm taking you along for 2 days, so we will see what happens. Now let's get the rest of this place cleaned. Alright, so all done cleaning the living room slash dining area. My bedroom has been clean. I mean, I don't do anything in there besides sleep. And then the bathrooms were clean, so I just had to like move some of my stuff around. So that didn't take long at all. Now it's 7 p.m. And I feel very accomplished. So I guess I need to start recording myself in order to get myself to do anything. Which is kind of funny. But yeah, so right now I'm gonna do some yoga. I'm gonna drink some tea, and then I have to make my daily boyfriend call, and then that's gonna be it. So I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Next day, clearly. It's like 6:40 something in the morning. I've been up since 5, unfortunately, but yeah, so right now I made some coffee, which I've been sipping on, and then I'm making some breakfast right now. I'm making egg scramble with a veggie sausage and then blueberry oatmeal protein pancakes. Yes, I'm excited for that. That's like literally one of the things that I look forward to in the morning is like I eat that same combo like every morning that I'm not working. So yeah, we're gonna do that and then get started on the day and get some things done. I'm excited about yesterday because I got so much done. So today it looks promising.
My summer fling fucked up and left me sad in October. Moved on and went your way. I guess you found your closure. I wish I could get over you like you did me. Crying cause I'm trying.
Okay, so it's been I guess like an hour since I had breakfast. I read the news, checked my bank accounts, transactions, etc, etc, and now I'm gonna do some work on the computer. I need to, like I mentioned, get the budget together for YouTube, and then for Mexico City we're doing a spa day, so I need to like send the spa like the information so that they can book it. They want like credit cards to like hold it or whatever, and then I have it on the website, so I have to like WhatsApp them, which is the whole thing. And then I just remembered yesterday on a sort of a whim, but not really, because I was thinking about it and I've wanted to do it for a long time, but I have some time off in October and I was looking at going to Japan. So I found a ticket yesterday. It was like very well priced. It was like about $1,300, which I think about $1,000 is standard to get to Japan anyway. But the good thing about this is that it's non-stop both ways, so I am very excited about that. And I didn't tell you guys yet. I mean, I told you guys, but like the video hasn't been published. But I ended up flying first class on Ethiopian Airways. It was on the leg back home, so I think it was Ethiopia to Germany. It was like a 7-hour flight or whatever. So I paid to upgrade. It was like $675 and it was amazing. Honestly, $675 to be in first class, that's like a huge deal. A huge deal that is. But anyway, it was like beautiful. They had the lay flat beds, and it was nighttime, so it made even more sense because I was like exhausted. I had come from Tanzania to Ethiopia, and then the Ethiopia to Germany flight was like later in the night, and I was like exhausted. So I was like, I need to sleep. So yeah, I filmed the whole thing. It was beautiful. But the point of that being that I paid $280 extra. So the ticket, if you get the basics no frills, would have been like $1,080, which is very good. But I spent like $280 to upgrade to the main to see if I could get upgraded or not, because I'm definitely considering it. Obviously it depends on the price. If it's like close to $1,000, I'll do it, and if it's more than that, I probably will not do it. I'll just suck it up and like be miserable for 13 hours. But I wanted the option, so there's that. And yeah, so I have my little wrist things on. They basically just keep my wrist straight while I use the computer, because I mentioned about my wrist issues, but this is like one of the accommodations that I've been making, and it helps a lot. So let us work on some things, and I'll see you in a few.
You feel at ease. Had your cake, you didn't leave. Now I'm burning your white tees. Don't think I didn't believe in us. Should've been.
So just finished most of my task. So I did a budget for YouTube, the background stuff. I needed to get tickets to the Frida Kahlo Museum. I'm not sure if that's how her name is pronounced. She's like a famous artist. I'm sure everyone knows who she is. She has the unibrow, but she has a museum in Mexico City which requires like advanced ticketing. So I got tickets for that. And then I was trying to get a quote for my insurance. Right now I have State Farm, and then my friend was telling me about a local insurance agency which she said it wasn't charging her very much, but then when I just went through the quote with the agent, it was like, I think it was like $40 more than I already pay, so it wasn't really a discount, which is I guess okay, I guess, because I feel like I'm not getting gouged, but at the same time I wish my insurance was cheaper. But other things, I think that's it actually. So now it's 9:30, so that took me a couple hours to like do all those things. And the weather is still good. I thought it was gonna rain today, but it's not gonna rain today. Actually it is. It's gonna rain in the afternoon, so I think I'm gonna go. Oh, it's gonna be hot today. I need to go now. I'm gonna go for a walk before it gets really hot. The high is gonna be 90, but that's gonna be like in the afternoon. So I'll go for a walk because was standing for a little bit, now I'm sitting. So it's time to like get moving. And then today is a weight training day, so I'm going to weight train because of my back issues, which I don't know. I mean, I talked about it a little. I have talked about it, yeah. So 2 years ago when I was weight training, I injured my back because I wasn't listening to my body, you know, typical weight training mistake. And I did the whole thing, did physical therapy, got that sorted out. It was okay for like a year. Then earlier in January, like I said, I was like walking a ton, and I was wearing, they were like backless shoes, which I have found like changes your gait, and that changing gait does not bode well for my back. So anyway, re-injured myself, or re-aggravated my injury. So then I did PT again most recently, and the PT suggested that I slowly go up on my weight. So especially the lower body weight. So I actually last week started off at 10 pounds on lower body, which is like nothing. The max I've done on lower body is like 125 for squats. So I have a way to go, but the process is to go up slowly weekly until you get to the point where you're noticing that you're having pain, and then that's like your threshold. You don't go above that point. So that's what I'm doing. So it makes the workout like actually way quicker because you don't have to rest as much. And I can do the reps like usually consecutively because it isn't much weight. So that's been an interesting adjustment, but needed. And yeah, so that's the plan for today. And then I'm gonna try and film this budgeting video. And I'm not sure that I have anything else to do. So we'll see. I mean, that's more than enough as far as I'm concerned. Let's go for a walk. So I thought I would do a little quick skincare or morning skincare routine, but basically all I do is just rinse my face with water in the morning. I don't use soap, mostly because otherwise my skin is dry, and it's like not necessary because I usually wash my face with actual soap in the afternoon. But I usually, honestly, it depends. It depends. Sometimes I do wash my face in the morning. It depends on what's going on. This is what I use at nighttime. This is the Tasha rice water face wash, which is really nice. I use this in the shower, like I probably just said. And then if I somehow decide to wash my face at the sink, then I use the Mara Algae Enzyme Cleansing Oil, which I just got in the Sephora sale. It's actually really nice. But today's gonna be a water day, and what I usually use in the morning is the C Firma Day Serum by Drunk Elephant. I can't see anything, so hopefully this is like showing up properly. And then the Bountiful Bright Mask, and then about half a pump of the Proteini Polypeptide Cream. So then everything gets mixed in my hand. Then I just rub it in. Then the final step is the La Roche-Posay 70 SPF sunscreen. And normally I just do 2 pumps of that. That usually does my whole face. And then I'm gonna put on some deodorant. This is the Saltaire Pink Beach, the solid one, and this has some sort of alpha hydroxy acid thing, but I like them both. I have the solid one. The solid one smells better, even though it's the same scent. It's just like, it's the formulation changes the scent a little bit better, or a little changes the scent apparently. But this one's liquid, which is fine. And I haven't noticed anything weird with it. I think whatever I used last time was causing darkness, so I stopped using that. I think it was the Rio de Janeiro one. So this one does not seem to be doing that, although I did get some ingrown hairs on vacation, but that's probably because I wasn't using my usual anti-ingrown hair stuff or something. I don't know what happened. Normally it does not happen, but it did happen this time, but they've already gone away and I just waxed. So yes, that is, I'm looking at the camera, but obviously it's reversed. That's gonna be it for this. Let's get ready to go. Quick outfit check. I just have this set from, where did I get this from? H&M. If it's still around, I will link it for you guys. This I think is small, this is medium, because the small is a little snug on the thighs, but of course then the waist is like too big as always, but it's not terrible because it's high-waisted, so it doesn't look too bad. But for the price, it's like decent. And that's it. I'm gonna wear my usual loafers. That's my usual walking loafers. I'll bring my fanny pack, some water, and that's it. So back from the walk, it's been about 30 minutes now, and I think I spent 30 minutes like trying to pick seats for the opera. So I bought tickets for me and my boyfriend for the opera in October, and they're like very pricey. I don't know, I just expected them to be cheaper because this isn't like a major metropolitan area, but I guess it doesn't matter. It's still the same price. So but yeah, it'll be fun. He's never been to the opera. We went to this operatic singing like event, but it was just like the opera singers and a piano, and it was cool, but this is like a whole production. So, and this is gonna be my second opera, so I'm excited to see, you know, if it's something that I would like to continue to do. I liked the first one that I saw. That was in London. That was a German opera, but it was really good. The story was good, and the acting and the singing, of course. So yeah, so I did that, and I've been trying to get myself psyched up to do this workout, which I don't want to do. Most of the time I don't want to do weight training. It's like not fun. The only thing fun about weight training is the results, and that's like the only reason why I keep going. So we're gonna do this workout regardless, and then we're gonna have some lunch. Alright, all done working out, thank goodness. Now we get to eat, that's a reward. So having these are Thai shrimp. I don't know if they're pronounced goza or yoza, like who knows. But they're basically just shrimp vegetable dumplings. So I'm gonna make half the container, so that should be around 500 calories. I had them before, they're absolutely delicious. If you like Thai food, if you like shrimp, if you like dumplings, You'll like these. So here is lunch. We have the dumplings, and I just have some coconut aminos on there. That's basically a soy sauce substitute. And then this is the trail mix that I had yesterday. I measured it out, or I weighed it out, so that's 30 grams, which honestly is not much. I'm pretty sure I ate more than that yesterday. Which is like the problem with trail mixes and nuts and stuff. It's like you can easily overconsume. And then I have my protein coffee. Hello there. So I don't recall where I left off last, but I definitely took a nap. I think I went to sleep around 2 p.m. and it was 5 p.m. So that was like a 3-hour-ish nap. And of course I feel like hell. That's the problem with naps, is that, or at least for me anyways, that I don't really feel like crap afterwards. I mean, it feels good when you go down, but then when you wake up you feel like trash. So regardless, I have switched up my clothes. I'm going to do the budgeting video right now. The light is still out, which is nice. If this were in the winter, then that nap would have been a total blow because it would have been very dark right now. But because it's still light and I don't have to wake up particularly early tomorrow for work, so the nap was allowed because I can go to bed later. Like I don't have to go to bed till around 11 p.m. and normally, depending on the day, I normally have to go to bed around 9 p.m. to wake up at 5 a.m. So yes, here we are. So I'm gonna set up this camera. This is my, what do you call it? When I do still videos, I use this as the camera. It also takes amazing photos. I'm gonna use this. And then it has a program that's available on your computer where you can see the screen fully, because I usually cannot see these screens very well. Like I see people using them all the time, but I cannot see in them. I'm not sure. Like it's like way too small for me, so I usually use the computer for that. So let's set that up and I'll show you a little bit as we get started. So this is the setup that I was talking about. That's the app. So camera's still on, so you can see my hand there. And then this is the camera. I have the microphone, wireless microphone set up here, and then I have the lavalier mic attached, and then this is my desk, and I'll be standing here and chatting about things. Okay, so next step of the video making process is to get some thumbnail photos. So I have my camera set up here and we're gonna do that. Normally I do take photos with my iPhone. Sometimes I use the camera that I film with to do it as well, but we're just gonna use the iPhone because I want this to be quick and easy. And I think that's gonna be it for this vlog. I'm gonna make some dinner, wind down for the night, take a shower, things like that. And I think this video is long enough, so we're not going to make it even longer. So that's it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed spending some time with me over the last few days. I enjoyed filming. Like I said, it was a very helpful, motivating tool to get some things done. So hopefully we can do this a little bit more often. But yeah, until the next video, I will see you guys. Woo!